Okay guys, we are gonna put in a great workout today. Great seeing everybody. We're gonna get ready to activate those hips. So all I'm gonna ask you to do is to slide, slide. Now take it to the other side, slide, slide. Now we're gonna turn this movement into the Fruit Loop. We slide and rotate, slide and rotate, slide and rotate, slide and rotate. All right guys, now we're getting ready to go into that pump and dump, pump and dump. Other side, pump and dump, pump and dump. Double time, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. There you go guys. Now cool it down, cool it down. All right, back to the hips, back to the hip. Hey guys, it's Ian here with B3 Strength and Performance, and I'm here with our trainer, Abby. Is another daily workout put on for you guys. Here's what you're gonna need for the warm-up. You're gonna need either a hip circle, or I'm gonna use a bungee cord and wrap it around my knees. Now let's say you don't have any of that equipment, that's okay. You can do these movements without this equipment, but it just makes it more effective to work those glutes. I'm gonna go below my knees, she's gonna go above the knees, and we're gonna laterally walk it out. We're gonna go 4 steps in one direction, 4 steps in the other. We're gonna go for 20 seconds. Then we're gonna go into squat jacks, keeping the band on. We'll demonstrate that throughout the movement, and then we'll drop down into glute bridges. Again, we're going 20, 20, 20 times 4 rounds. You ready to get it? Yep. Here we go, guys. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and start them up. These are very simple steps. Toes are pointed forward and then back. We're gonna keep that going. Keep that movement. There you go. After a while, the glute medius on the outside of your hips is gonna start to burn. You want that burn. There you go. This first round, we're gonna go a little bit longer. Why? I didn't start the timer. So what? You get a little extra bonus. Good for you. Good for all of us. All right, 5 more seconds. Good. Keep moving them. 3, 2, 1. Then we go into squat jacks. We're gonna drop it down. Doesn't have to be super deep, especially if you have a band on. Just nice and controlled. Again, you want to drive your knees out. You don't want the knees caving in. Don't let those knees cave in. Good. 3, 2, 1. Then we are down. We're going to drive through the heels, drive the knees out, and drive the hips up. Want to really get your glutes nice and tight here. Again, this is round 1. We've got 3 rounds after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are back up. If you want to make the lateral walks even harder, you can go around the ankles. That will really challenge you. Good. Here you go. Now, what can you use at home? Well, you could use a bathrobe belt. That's one option. Anything that has a little bit of pliability that you can stretch slightly will work. You don't have to have anything, but that will work. I'm dying here. 3, 2, 1, and squat jacks. This is going to be hard. There you go. Good. What we really want to do here is activate the glutes. For all the work that we're going to do today, we have kettlebell swings, we have deadlifts, goblet squats. We want our glutes activated and firing. Otherwise, other muscles take over. All right, down in the glute bridge. How we doing? Feeling every bit. There you go, guys. Stay with it. This is not creepy at all, so don't even think that way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we are back up. Again, hitting those lateral walks. Here we go. Good, yeah, I'm starting to feel that one, especially down around the ankles. There you go. Again, neutral spine. You don't have to be super deep in that walk. You can be up just a little bit. 3, 2, 1, back to the squat jacks. Now you can also modify by stepping. Just stay low, step. Again, all glute fire right here, guys. Here we go. 10 more seconds. And we hit those glute bridges. In 3, 2, 1, we are down. Again, let's get up high. Push off the heels. Try not to push off the toes. Off the heels. Getting the hips up as high as you can so your butt's super tight. General rule, Abby uses this rule. You should be able to stick a pencil in there and squeeze it and snap it with those glutes. Did I make up the snap part? I did. 3, 2, 1, final round. Here we go, back to those lateral walks. Am I sweating already? I can smell her. She's definitely sweating. No, just teasing. Here we go. All right, guys, stay with it. 5 more seconds. All right, now to the squat jacks. Good, you can go super fast, you can step, you can get low and step. A lot of options here, 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finally, we go down to that glute bridge. After you finish that glute bridge, you're gonna take the band off, and we're gonna go into a hip flexor stretch. I'm gonna get in position to demonstrate the hip flexor stretch. All right, 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip flexor stretch, guys. You wanna make sure you're in a half kneeling position, and you don't want that foot too close, so push that leg out now. Next thing you're gonna do is squeeze your butt. Make sure this is tight, drive your hips forward, and then you can begin to lean in as long as the butt's tight. I want you to hold for 20 seconds here. Then we're gonna switch to the other side. Then we're gonna put in a killer workout today. Is this one a beast today? Yeah. The blast today, we drop set. So the time drop sets for each blast. We start with 5 minutes and get all the way down to 1 minute. All right, guys, let's switch. Again, the leg that's down, squeeze the butt, drive the hips forward, lean into it. And you should feel the pull right here by your hip flexor by really squeezing. If you don't squeeze your butt, you're not gonna feel anything. You're just gonna be leaning in. I watched Tiger King last night, sorry guys. And 5, he doesn't do that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, get you some water, get your equipment ready, and let's get at it. All right, guys, here it is, the very first blast. It's 5 minutes, 5 rounds. We're gonna do 3 movements. One is an active rest. We're gonna go 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 5 rounds. Abby's gonna demonstrate the first movement. It's the kettlebell swing. I'm actually gonna have you turn sideways. So I want you to watch. She's gonna step away from the kettlebell. She's gonna chop her hips, nice neutral spine, super important, and she's pushing her weight back in her hips. She's gonna reach and grab. Now what I want her to do is hike the football hard and drive her hips forward, standing up, locking her butt out. I don't want her overextending. Show them what it looks like when you overextend. We don't want to do that. We just want to tighten up the butt like you had a pencil in there and you're squeezing it, not letting it go. And when she set it down, she used the neutral spine and squatted it down. The next movement is a Romanian deadlift. Same concept, but she's going to stand over the kettlebell. She's going to reach down by driving her hips back, keeping a neutral spine, squeezing, protecting her pits so nobody can tickle her armpits. There you go. Neutral spine. Turn sideways for him. Yep. Neutral spine here. Good. You're going to try to keep your legs as straight as possible. Now, if you're going low and you lose the neutral spine, bend the knees, or don't go any lower than that. We do not want to round it back here. And then your final movement is an active recovery line chop. Now, if you need to modify that movement, step, 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 and glide, and glide. All right, you ready? Yep. All right, guys, let's do it. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. We begin with that chop. Let's chop it and swing. Now notice, we're not using the arms, so I'm not bringing it all the way up here with my arms. I'm just using my hips, snapping my hips forward, hiking, my chest faces the ground. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Slow that momentum down and begin a deadlift. Now you could also use a dumbbell. You don't have to use it. You can use 2 dumbbells if you like. If you're swinging a dumbbell, you're going to hold the black part of the dumbbell and swing forward, but you're going to make sure you hold on to the thing. You know what I'm talking about? All right, you got 3, 2, 1. Now we line chop. How was that? Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, 10 more seconds. That was round 1. You got 4 to go. 4 to go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Chop, swing. Chop, swing, and take from the side. Good, keep moving, guys. You got 8 seconds. That kettlebell should begin to swing up. The bell should start to go up vertical. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, guys. The straighter your legs, the more you're going to feel that in your hamstrings. You can bend the knees, but if we're doing a Romanian deadlift, we're trying to keep more of a stiff leg. All right, guys, 3 seconds. 2, 1, back to chopping. Okay, my recommendation for anyone doing any deadlifts or swings, get tight. Squeeze your muscles. Squeeze your back muscles. Those armpits shouldn't be loose. Squeeze, tighten them up. All right, guys, we're going into our third round. 3, 2, 1, and go. It should be getting harder if you have a challenging weight. If your weight isn't very challenging, that's okay. Just increase your speed, increase that tempo, and keep moving. Make sure you are breathing. 3, 2, 1, into that deadlift. Again, step over it, drive your weight back, and squeeze. If you're having a hard time driving your weight back, go to a wall, step about 12 inches or so away from the wall, and drive your butt back and make your butt touch that wall. 3, 2, 1, into line chops. Abs, where are we? How are we feeling? A little bit? Got 2? 2? 2. We were not math majors. Just want to be clear. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's chop and swing. As you extend at the hips, that's where you want to breathe out and breathe out hard. That S sound is super helpful. But really, you can make any sound you want. Let's try some different sounds here. There you go. And to the deadlift. See? Still works though. Still super effective. What does the fox say? Wow. Okay, sorry. I'm done. All right, 7 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and we chop. Let's chop them, guys. You can get fancy with that chop. There you go. 8 seconds, guys. 8 seconds, final round here, and then I want you to get a water break. 5, 4, 3, 2, chop, neutral spine, chest faces the ground, hike that ball, stand up tight, tight, tight. I want you squeezing everything. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your butt, everything's super tight. All right, 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, we carefully set it down, neutral spine, we get into position, and we deadlift. Again, if you have more weight, 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells, you can always deadlift with 2 kettlebells. You can hold them on the outside, perform that same movement, but don't let the weight sneak away from you. If it gets away from your body, you're gonna get hurt. All right, into those line chops to finish. Good, chop them out, guys, chop them out. All right, let's count them down. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Yeah. All right, guys, get some water. Get ready for blast 2. All right, everybody, blast number 2 is only 4 minutes. We're taking a minute away. So we've got 4 rounds now, but we're gonna go 40 seconds with one exercise, 20 seconds with an active recovery. Abby's gonna demonstrate the goblet squat with the dumbbell. So we're holding it like a goblet position. She's gonna try to keep connection with her midsection and her chest as she squats. So for 40 seconds, driving the knees out and coming up. If at any point you get fatigued, you can either bring the weight down below the legs and squat, or you can go body weight. I'm gonna use the kettlebell, I'll demonstrate that. And then our active recovery is the mid-high knee. So you don't have to be all the way up here unless you've got a ton of energy. Get it out. Otherwise, we're right here recovering. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin with that goblet squat. Super important to drive the knees out. I can't say that enough. If your knees are caving in, it's gonna cause knee pain. It's gonna cause a lot of problems. It will lead to an injury. We've got to find out why they cave in, but for right now, if they're caving in, you don't want to go with any weight at all. All right, so you are now 20 seconds in. You've got 20 seconds to go. If I'm using the kettlebell, a couple of ways to hold it. I can hold it in this position, or I can swing it up and bottoms up here as a squat. We've got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mid-high knees. 20 seconds here. You just knocked out 1 round. You got 3 to go. If the weight that you have, 1 dumbbell, isn't heavy enough, you've got a few options. You can stick them together this way, as long as you can control them, or hold them and set them up on your shoulders. Here we go, guys. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good, watch those knees, drive out, sit down in between your legs. Keep in mind, your upper body is not actually on top of your legs, it is in between your legs, so that's how we want to squat, in between the legs. "15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1, mid-high knees. If you need to modify the mid-high knee, march it out. But try to keep it fast and bring those knees up high. All right, 10 more seconds, guys. Stay locked in, stay focused. If you need more recovery, you take it. Remember, it's not quitting, it's resting and coming back stronger. We've got 3, 2, 1, and this is our third round. Third round. Good, nice depth, and then driving up. Really important, a lot of people can keep their knees out on the way down, but they lose it on the way up. Slow it down, take more time, and force those knees out. Still trying to drive the big toe into the ground and keep contact with the heel. You've got 3 points of contact on your foot. That big toe, the outside of your foot, and your heel. You want to try to keep that if you can. All right, 10 more seconds. 5 seconds, that's a great time to do a goblet squat. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back to those mid-high knees. All right, after this recovery, you've got 1 round left. It's getting faster now, guys. Pace is picking up. All right, 10 more seconds. See how Abby's hair beats herself up all the time? It's great. All right, we got 3, 2, 1, final round. Let's get it, guys. Let's stay strong. Also, if you have a kettlebell and your thoracic spine, your upper back is being challenged and it's bothering you, you're getting rounded, then just drop it down, squat, and let that kettlebell touch the ground. This is also a great movement to elevate your heels. Anytime you're squatting, if you're falling forward or feel even like you're going to fall backwards, elevate those heels, it will change your position. All right, 10 more seconds. But don't just use that as a band-aid, guys. You got to find out what the problem actually is. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Mid-high knees recovering. Last 20 seconds before we get a water break. I want you to try to take about 90 seconds if that's all you need. If you need 2 minutes, that's fine. If you're feeling great, 60 seconds if it does it for you. Remember, this is about you and your pace. All right, here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, Abby. Great job to you guys. We have 3 blasts left. The next one is 3 minutes. All right, guys, we're on to that third blast. Now, here we have 3 minutes. So 3 minutes, that's all you got. Not too bad. We're going to go 30 and 30 for 3 rounds. So let's take a look at our very first movement. It is the kettlebell or dumbbell hip thruster. If you have a bench, a couch, anything that you can rest your back on, she uses her elbows to get her hips up in place, and then her elbows come up off the bench. And now she's gonna have her chin follow as her hips go down, and she's gonna drive those hips up real high. Squeeze as much as you can. Now, if you don't have a bench, you can do a glute bridge from the floor position with your kettlebell or dumbbell. Again, you're gonna push through your heels and down and squeeze. Heels, down and squeeze. And our second movement is the low plank jack. So we're gonna be on our forearms, kicking the legs out. Now, if you need to modify this, you're gonna step 1 at a time. You can also go from a high plank position if needed, or elevate to a bench or a couch. All right, guys, let's get this thing going. Abby, you ready to do this? She's fired up and ready to go. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, notice the elbows, 2, 1, and start them up, guys. All right, 30 seconds now. Again, she's pushing through her heels. We're shooting for a 90-degree angle at the top, so we want vertical shins. Want to make sure that she has that vertical shin in that top position. She could even slide her feet back a little bit more if she wanted to. There you go. And just squeeze the glutes nice and tight. We've got 10 more seconds. Good. Keep burning, keep burning. Breathe out as you're coming up into that hip thruster. We've got 3, 2, 1. Remove the weight, roll over, go right into that plank jack. Here we go. Quick transition. Good, and keep them going. Now, with this position, you don't want to sag, and you want your core super tight like it's going to get punched. If I were to come over here and give her a good swift kick right there in the gut, she's ready for it. all right? Because she's prepared, abs are engaged, she's bracing. There you go, but continuing to breathe. Got 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you're right back into that hip thruster position. Now there's a little bit of transition time there. So when you hear me count down on those low plank jacks, when you hear 5 or 4, I want you to go ahead and transition to the hip thruster. To me, it's way more important to get those glutes fired up than to do those low plank jacks. Both are good, but the hip thruster, you can't beat it, guys. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch low plank jack. Again, you can also go from the high position, as long as you keep it tight. Just nice and tight and keep moving. All right, we got 17 seconds. All right, 10 to go. Keep moving. Now listen for that countdown so you can transition. All right, we've got 5, 4, start moving. 3, 2, 1, and 30 seconds. Hit that hip thruster hard. There you go, drive them up and squeeze. Drive them up and squeeze. Now at B3 at our gym, when we're open, we use barbells for this. We put a barbell pad over the lap, and we can do a whole lot more weight. Right now Abby has a 35, but Abby could probably do 275 pounds, possibly more than that. So it's a big benefit to that barbell. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're to the low plank jacks. Final time, 27 seconds are left. And if you are a B3 member, if you are losing your glute gains, I apologize. We'll get back at it as soon as we can. But in the meantime, keep firing those glutes up with glute bridges and donkey kicks and hip thrusters, whatever you can use. But keep them firing, guys. We got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. She's super excited, but we are done. That was 3 minutes. I love that. That was perfect. All right, guys, let's get a little water break. 60 to 90 seconds, 2 minutes if you need it, and we're back at it. All right, guys, we have made it to our second to last final blast. It's only 2 minutes now. We're gonna go 45 seconds with the strength movement and then 15 seconds with the recovery. That strength movement is a kneel to squat to stand. So if you can get your dumbbell in position, you're gonna drop down to a kneeling position. If you gotta go body weight, go body weight. You're gonna step up one leg, knee out, squat, stand, drop down, kneeling, back up. We're gonna go 45 seconds here, and then our active recovery is that boxer shuffle. Just stand up and bounce it back and forth and be ready to fight somebody. All right, ready to do it? All right, let's get it, guys. I'm gonna do this with a kettlebell, so I'll demonstrate that as well. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, let's get it. 2, 1, let's get it, guys. The first thing I'm gonna do is swing it up in a good position and hold in this position. I'm gonna drop down. Now from here, again, drive that knee out, squat position, standing. You can also squat it back down, drop to the knee, make it a little bit more challenging, and back up, or go directly to the knee. Your choice here, guys. 20 seconds remain. All right, 15 seconds. Again, if it's bothering you, if you feel like you're falling forward and rounding, put the weight down. You can keep your hands behind and really get that thoracic extension. All right, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and boxer shuffle. There you go. You only have one more round here. Good. One round, so stay focused, stay locked in, and give it your very best shot here. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and get it in position. Here we go. We can drop right to that knee. So we're kind of incorporating squatting and lunging, but you can also squat, then drop down, and make it more challenging. One thing I want you to think about is alternating the leg that you drop down with. All right, 25 seconds. Good, way to maintain that position. She's really doing the best she can to have that thoracic extension, pulling those shoulders back and down and driving her knees out. All right, 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the boxer shuffle, 15 seconds. Good, bouncing it back and forth. You can always switch that stance. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, I want you to take a 60-second break here. 60 seconds. Get rid of your weights. We've got one more blast. All right, guys, you made it to the final blast. It's only 60 seconds. No weights. You know, most members get very scared when there are no weights. Super simple here, guys. We're going into burpees. The best burpee that you can do for 60 seconds, as many as you can get. Abby's going to demonstrate full burpee. This is a cardio burpee, so I want your whole body touching the ground. Do not worry about controlling the burpee with the push-up here. Go fast. The whole body touches the ground. If you need to modify, you're going to go half burpee. Plank position and hop it right back up or step it up if needed. Abby just told me that 60 burpees is what she thinks she can get, so we're going to find out if that's true. I'm going to be on her. I want you listening and working hard for this. This is it. Ready? You got this, Abby. I believe in her. She's very capable of this. Here we go. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Abby, get the very best you can get. Here we go. Good. Stay with it. Keep going, guys. You want to fly through this. Fly through this. If you're tired, that's okay. It's almost over. It's almost finished. You're 10 seconds in. There you go. 15 seconds. You're probably breathing hard. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Fight for this unless there's pain. If you don't have pain other than exhaustion and fatigue, keep grinding. Get down, get up. Get down, get up. Come on, guys. Fight for this one. You've got 30 seconds remaining. There's no point in stopping here. Give it your all so you leave feeling accomplished, knowing that you dug deep. Come on, Abby. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go hard, guys. It will change your mentality. It'll change your psyche, guys. You got to dig. Come on, stay with it. You got 15 seconds. She's getting fatigued. She feels it, but she's not stopping. She's grinding. Keep grinding. Come on that B3 grind, guys. We go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Did you count them?
No.
You can count them, guys. Just rewatch the video. I don't know how many she got, but it was a lot. Congratulations to all of you for putting in that work. Please remember, subscribe, like, make sure you like, leave comments, and share this with other people so they too can get a free workout in. Have a great day, folks.